you might clench your fist and scream my name to the sky, but like in a really angry kind of way. Guardians are off tonight. They'll play tomorrow night after taking 2 of 4 in Minneapolis against the Twins. Still trying to break 500. They're going to host the Boston Red Sox tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Or maybe tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. So I think when I gave away those tickets last week, they were 4. Tonight. They were off tonight. I'm sorry. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thank you.
Right there?
Yeah, I'm okay. I said, huh?
Was that one of your burps?
That was one of my burps. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so tomorrow night, 7:10, first of 3. Red Sox against your Cleveland Guardians here at Progressive Field on WMMS. And all through the month of June, you can use summer as your promo code at CLE Clothing Company. I think they got some Pride shirts over there, along with everything else. By the way, did anybody here? It struck me as odd, and maybe it's not at first blush. We were running a Pride commercial for Metamucil.
I didn't hear it.
What? Pride and Metamucil coming together.
Yeah. I think we might have hit critical mass with the advertisements for everybody trying to angle their way in for Pride Month. I mean, listen, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, the complaint that people have about these companies is that companies shouldn't be wading into cultural issues. Except those same people don't have any problem at all with companies donating to political candidates. And culture is political. So you can't have it both ways. I think you could make a really good case for companies just kind of, we're just going to sell beer, we're not going to get in the middle, or we're just going to sell lawnmowers or whatever. But it's also, it's one of those things where if everyone around you at the corporate level is addressing something and you don't, nobody's going to applaud you for sitting it out. They're going to go, why didn't you have some? You know, so I don't envy people who are doing communication.
You have to wear the ribbon.
Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? You must wear the ribbon. Right.
I'm walking, aren't I? Still want to wear the ribbon.
That's right. I've got some sperm news here.
Sperm news.
There's a girl on TikTok who is, they've introduced a lot of these over the past few years to movie and television sets, intimacy coordinators. I think this is largely a result of the Me Too thing, where out of abundance of caution, film sets, television sets, they had somebody, usually like a sex therapist or some kind of medical professional, would be hired as intimacy coordinators. These are people that are there to make sure that the actors feel comfortable when there's sex scenes, right? Because what do actors always say when somebody from Entertainment Tonight goes, was it hard doing a sex scene? And they always have the same answer. They go, there's 25 crew members around us. It's not sexy at all. At all. So
maybe not for you.
Yeah.
If you're a voyeur, you know.
Well, there's also
like putting on a show.
I forget who had the line. I don't know if it was Denzel. I don't know. Somebody feels more recent than that, but some actor had the line during a sex scene with his co-star. I apologize if I get an erection, and I apologize if I don't. And I don't remember who that was. But anyway, Dr. Jessica Steinrock. Well, go ahead.
That's from a Mad TV sketch.
Huh?
It was when they were doing Sean Connery doing scenes in Entrapment. That's what I remember it from.
Well, maybe it came from that, but
Yeah.
I remember maybe it was another actor that was just using that line. I don't remember what it was, but I was watching an actor, and I don't recall.
But it was
who
somebody playing Sean Connery, like making fun of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, Dr. Jessica Steinrock explains how she helps male actors not get what she calls, put this one in your quiver, a vascular reaction.
Ooh.
It's taking all the sexuality out of a sex scene. Excuse me, I got a vascular reaction down here. I'm going to need...
Many reasons we use both a modesty garment and a barrier.
Oh, I'm sorry. She shows her... I should maybe show this. She has modesty
I'm
garments.
sorry if this is a weird question, but has anyone actually had an erection on set before? Not a weird question at all. Part of my job is to make sure that you have space to ask all your questions so that you can do your best work. Such a relief, because I've never known...
She's not even using her name as her handle on TikTok. She's at Intimacy Coordinator. I can't believe that wasn't already taken. I can't believe it's not Intimacy Coordinator 23.
I wonder if she's got it on TikTok yet.
Mm.
Sign up for it. Sell it to her.
Hurry.
known who to ask. Makes sense. And to answer your question, to be honest, I hope to never know. Wait, what do you mean? One of the many reasons we use both a modesty garment and a barrier when filming spicy scenes is to make sure that if a vascular reaction does happen, there's padded protection to make sure that the scene partner never needs to feel
A
any.
modesty garment and a barrier, which they have to, you know, if you were doing a fully nude scene, which is obviously the only time you would need these because they're flesh colored. Or Caucasian flesh colored, you would need to shoot very specifically. Because sometimes you can just cheat it, right? You can do the close-ups of the face.
Yeah.
Someone making a face. This thing.
Oh, yeah,
Or
absolutely.
you do. I always like to
And
cut
as we've already
to
established,
something else that's suggestive. Where
Like an eggplant sitting on a
Yeah,
counter.
it's like a
yeah,
banana
that or
what?
like a, you know, just like a
A jar of Metamucil.
turbine pumping.
A train going into a
Yeah.
tunnel.
There you go.
Someone serving up hot dogs outside a baseball game. A guy swinging a bat. So, guys, in your own lives, let's say you are concerned about getting a vascular reaction at a very inopportune time. Maybe, even though it would never be seen and it would be under your clothing, maybe you could get for yourself an intimacy garment. I'm sorry, a modesty garment.
And a barrier.
And that thing's a big old flap. Nothing modest about that, boy. I can't believe the thing doesn't have belts. And a barrier. You know, you get her back to your place or hers. And the night's going pretty well. And you get down to it. She's like, what the hell is that?
What the hell?
That's my modesty garment. That's all chastity belts were back in the day. And you remember how well those worked. This is my modesty garment, and this is my barrier. I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable. You're my scene partner. That's the other thing. Call her your scene partner when you're getting ready to slice her.
I hope that drunk guy with the divorce apartment is taking notes right now.
Guys, what should I do about my divorce apartment? I'm going to sign a lease. I've got my modesty garment, and I've got my barrier.
You see my modesty garment? Don't try it on? Use both sexes. I don't care what sex about it is, but you can have it.
We can swap back and forth our modesty garments. Now, whether or not they'll be using these in Sweden, I don't know. I was reading about Sweden is having the first ever European Sex Championship. I don't know how you get in on this. Might be worth Cody looking into. Sweden, of course, culturally is a pretty open-minded country in a lot of ways. Strangely, very close-minded in a lot of other ways. But they have recognized sex as a sport. I mean, certainly the way we've been doing it over here, it should have qualified a long time ago. Now, I can't figure out if this is a fake story or not, because it sounds fake. The Swedish Sex Federation.
This is team effort. Like,
It sounds fake. I mean,
people in. Is there?
Yeah, I don't know. The European Sex Championships.
Now, is this uncut and uncensored?
Probably. The Swedish Federation of Sex's chairman, their application had been, it turned out to be fake.
Oh, players, start your erection.
Oh, it is fake.
You know?
Well, listen, I mean, it could, I hope that maybe this puts a bug in somebody's ear. They said the matches will be held for 45 minutes, and the winner of the championship would be determined by a special jury of 5 members.
And a
Okay, so
clinic.
take
And they can
this.
still call it pickleball over there.
Yeah! So take that template and do what you want to with it. The strong opposition to the domination of men over women. So it's going to be a pretty egalitarian situation. If it were real, which some sources say it is, some sources say it's not. My favorite, though, is how they broke it down. The 16 different disciplines will include various categories, like seduction.
Obviously.
Yeah. He got the gold in. How'd you like to get the bronze in seduction?
Hey.
If you get the bronze, you're probably not going to have sex.
Top 3 though.
Yeah, but are you looking for the top 3 guy?
Better than most just men out there.
Yeah. Okay. Massage,
Ooh, yeah.
prelude. How very European.
Foreplay.
Yeah, right. Prelude.
It's like it's a book.
That's when Kenny G
Prelude
comes
to
into
a
play.
kiss. That's what?
That's when Kenny G comes into play.
Oh yeah.
Start your prelude.
Kenny G, the prelude. Penetration, endurance, best artistic communication, and others. But depending on what you read, it may or may not be the case. But I do like the concept of an why just confine it to Sweden? An international sex championship where people come from all around the
Yeah,
world.
dude.
Huh?
Get it? You get it.
Double entendre.
What happened? Oh, people come from all around. Like that guy on your Instagram. I get it. Yeah. Have some lunch.
Nerd.
What a nerd.
He's such a
The
nerd.
guy was a nerd.
He's a total nerd.
But you were platforming him, Bill,
He's
by
more-
interacting with him.
He's platforming me. He's got 130,000 followers.
Who is he?
He's some dude. Where's his name?
Like just some social media numbnuts or what?
Yeah, he's like a model, and he just.
Ooh, he's a model.
I think he blocked me.
Oh man.
Blocked you.
Yeah.
He was the one giving you a hard time.
Yeah, that's kind.
Hey.
I haven't gone through all the other comments on here. There's a lot of really funny ones. Oh, here he is. His name is Kian, Kian _ Baronzada.
That sounds made up.
Yeah, it does sound fake.
I mean, I think he's just like Arabic or something.
Kain.
Yeah.
Kain.
That's Kane.
Is that Kane?
Kain.
Yeah, it's
K
Cain.
A-I-N is
Kian would
Kane?
be
Kain.
I don't know.
Like Cain
I'm
and
not
Abel, but
with a
reading.
K.
I'm stupid. I'm dyslexic. I don't know.
Well, anyway. Yeah, going back and forth with him.
I would just keep telling him the same thing, though.
Right.
So I'm not really going back and forth with him. He just kept replying to every time I would post
Were
it.
his replies, even though your reply was the same every time, were his replies different?
Yes.
Okay. He'd go, nice one. Or
He goes,
whatever.
you won't do it for a long time, Diabeto.
Do
That's
what?
Sex.
You won't do sex for a
Yeah,
long
he was saying
time?
that like I
Does he
don't
know
have
how sex
or-
works?
Yeah.
Is he in another country?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know anything.
What picture is this on? I'm trying to look on your Instagram.
It's on my reel, the How to Be a Man.
Oh, so he's a model.
Yeah. and it
Although-
says,
So he's probably
please
got some
kindly
very...
roll back to the kitchen. You can't even pull your pants up. What you gonna do if World War III happens?
Oh, he's like
Your
he's
job
probably
would
like
be
a
laying
workout
down.
bro or
Yeah.
something.
Can
Yeah, I
you
see.
His
please
followers look bought.
dress up as Diabeto and make that like a
I don't wanna-
diabetes superhero?
Bill might not want to call attention to...
You do put a shot of insulin.
But he
in
said, yeah, like I won't survive if World War III happens. I'm 41. I don't have to fight in wars.
Is there an age limit?
Yeah,
Oh,
What is he... I wonder what he means by that.
I don't know.
That he's
because
weak,
I'm out of
'cause he's out of shape.
and I mean, I lift though. Like I'm
fat and strong.
fat and
right?
strong. Yeah, that's a whole nother.
There's got to be a portmanteau
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. And like the one time I said, "You're obsessed with me. Eat your own."
Yeah, eat your male emission.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't respond directly to that.
He just kept saying, "That's the only comeback you have." I'm like, yeah, because I don't actually want to interact with you. I just want to keep. I'm like, that's the funniest thing for me to say.
And how did you arrive at that?
That's
Dare
what
I
the
Because
ask?
it's
joke
part
is
on the.
about.
It's what the bit's about.
Oh, it's from, I see.
It's from Pure BS.
Something that he was commenting on.
Right. It showed up on his reels or whatever and he felt like going in on me.
The algorithm pointed you to him, and he went, I can't abide by this.
Right.
This guy's got to know how I feel.
So, yeah. I thought it was pretty funny to just keep saying that same thing again and again to him.
And then he blocked you.
He didn't block me. I thought he did, but I found it. There was just a lot of comments to scroll through. That one did okay.
You should leave a comment on one of his pictures and go, so did you eat your...
Nah, he doesn't get any interaction from me.
Yeah.
Only on my stuff.
You show him.
But it's...
You bring the boys to the yard.
Yeah. What makes a man is the reel on Instagram.
What does make a man?
Well, you have to watch the reel, but you can't play it on the show.
Come on.
He's an Iranian supermodel.
Supermodel.
I just Googled him. Says Iranian supermodel actor.
100,000, but supermodel?
And multitasking genius. He has an IMDb.
Okay, if you call yourself a genius, I don't know if...
He got fame as a 16-year-old boy. And then moved to Dubai. Hey!
See, Poundcake's going to be on his side.
Yeah, sorry, Bill.
You know what? If he eats yours, that's fine, too.
Hey!
He looks like
he didn't
AI.
specify who.
He literally looks AI generated.
Well,
he's got some obvious insecurities.
Yeah, he's Iranian and he's a supermodel. I mean, you don't keep it up. I don't know what the rules are over there, but you know, they go, hey, we know what's up with you. The only reason we're not killing you is because you look so good. It is more tragic when somebody attractive dies. All right, well, there's something to... Maybe the two of you will become friends.
He can open for you.
I don't think he has good jokes.
Well, if you hit him up and said, hey, listen, I think that maybe the two of us can come to our senses, as it were,
Hey.
and we can stage a comeback for you here in the United States. Let's let bygones be bygones and see what we can do. And then you invite him over. You put him on a gig of yours. And then in the middle of his set, you walk out with a giant frosty mug of what looks like it's full of tapioca. And you go, I gotcha. Like a full-on troll. An Eric Andre bit. You fly him over. It could work. I'll be there front row.